My name's Steve Helmich. I'm the Director of Financial Planning and Advice at AMP. We have a view that our planners need to give the best possible advice, and we stand behind that advice. And we back that up with professional development, training and education to make sure our planners are equipped to deliver that professional advice.
I'm Michael Guggenheimer, Managing Director of AMP Financial Planning. Financial planning is about working with a client, understanding what the client's goals and aspirations are, and then setting a course to help them achieve that.
The wealth management industry in Australia is in a very healthy state, and that's been driven by legislation and increased awareness of superannuation as a primary vehicle for people to prepare for their future.
It's a supply-constrained industry, and that is, we've got too fewer financial planners for what the opportunity presents in terms of the marketplace.
Our research tells us that there are a number of people out there who would like to move into the financial planning profession, but they weren't sure how to do it. The creation of the Horizons Academy has created the perfect path for people to make that transition.
My name is Andrea Palmer. I'm a provisional financial planner at the AMP Horizons Academy. I previously worked as a lawyer, so the skills that I bring from my legal background, communicating and an eye for detail. The single key motivator for me to start a career in financial planning was that I could turn a main personal interest into a career.
I'm Rob Lees and I'm a provisional financial planner. I wanted to become a financial planner not only because it allows me to make a good income with a flexible lifestyle, but it's also the kind of profession that enables me to provide real help to people with their finances.
My name is Michelle Young. I'm the provision financial planner. The reason I want to become a financial planner is because I care about people. I like to make difference for their lives. Previously, I was a tax accountant. The tax planning superannuation will add enormous value into my financial planning. I said to myself, this is one in your lifetime opportunity.
I'm Les Maguire. I'm a provisional financial planner. I like to think of myself as caring, thoughtful. End of the day, you're dealing with people's money and livelihoods, so having that sort of care for what you do is important. Friends are very envious of what I'm doing. Families, I suppose, proud and excited.
I expected the Academy to be a mix between university and an office environment, and in that regard it's met my expectations, but I have to say it goes further than this.
There's a lot of information to take on board, and yet at another level it's at our own pace.
You need to stay very organised, but that isn't difficult with the support staff here.
Crafted advice, it's working through all the client interaction and developing, I guess, our overall skills with how we can present statement of advices, fact finds and so forth. It could take a long time to learn in the marketplace.
Segments that I enjoyed the most was Financial DNA, which was a segment about profiling the client as part of the initial interview process. I really enjoyed that because it enabled you to adapt your process of communicating with the client in front of you.
10 years from now, I'd like to be a practice principal and being part of a team.
In 10 years' time, I see myself as a principal in my own financial planning practice.
To be perfectly honest, 10 years I would like to own multiple AMP practices, happy staff, and probably being able to operate in a mentor role throughout my practices.
We think the Academy is a great end-to-end proposition for someone who wants to become a financial planner. Firstly, it creates a very professional environment where people can come in, share experience with other planners, but also learn what it takes to be successful.
The Academy brings together the qualifications and then helps put the wrapper around it in terms of the experience.
Then it'll place them in a planner practice or help them move to their own practice or even stay in the Academy for a while until those options come up. Our goal at AMP is to have more planners giving quality advice to more Australians.